I was good, y'all. So we're gonna get right into it. Three automations you need to understand in 2025. Number one is inbound traffic notification handling. There is no reason that you yourself need to answer 90% of notifications that you get. Now, that can be anything from emails, DMs, phone calls, chat widgets, whatever. 90% of everything you get is going to be repetitive, right? Asking the same questions again. How much is X, Y, and Z? What times are you available? How does it work? Do you have this and that? All that can be handled with a simple automation system. And that 10% that you do need to handle, like, hey, if I want, let's just say someone asks you a question you've never gotten before, saying, hey, do you do coaching one on ones or do you do live in person seminars, right? That's a question that you might not get too often based on your product and or your service. So for that 10% you need to handle. But then again, that 10% might happen once a month, once every other month. So that other 90%, you got to automate it. And number two, your time is precious. You do not have time to be wasting in 2025 of all the new automations and AI news and just the pace that the world is moving on. You don't have time to be doing repetitive tasks every single day if you don't have to. So either delegate it to an AI system or hire somebody else. But honestly, for most of you, you can just build an AI system yourself in like a day or two and get it done. Now, some fixes for this is going to be ManyChat. With that, you can handle any inbound traffic from Instagram, comments, notifications. That way, your social media is going to be handled without you having to check it and answer simple things, sending guides and lead magnets and all that. It's great. Bland AI for any inbound or outbound phone calls. So if someone calls you and say, hey, can I schedule next week, Tuesday, 10 a.m.? It handles it for you. You don't have to pick up the phone. You can continue working, getting things done, traveling, whatever. Let's see. Number three is going to be a N8N workflow that pulls new emails, classifies them via AI, and routes them to urgent items to you. So same exact thing as the ManyChat pretty much, but it works in a more complex way. Instead of just handling anything, like I said with the 10%, if you get a rare 10% message, it'll send that directly to you instead of having every single email, right? So if you get 500 emails, but only three of them are urgent and need to be answered by you yourself, this workflow handles that for you. Number two is handling mass data digest for content. Now, me personally, I don't have time to look up on the web and read through 90 different articles that go up every single day about AI and automation. Now, I have a specific system I might get into later in the video that pulls info from any relevant article, takes a summary, anything that I need to see, and it puts into an easy to read format in a table, and I can just pick and choose what I want to make content about, what's relevant, what's not relevant. Now, the reason you need to do this is, again, it takes so much time to read every article, to read every tweet, every post. I mean, there's so many things you can do right now as far as web scraping. You can use Grok, the Grok AI to scrape anything from tweets on Twitter. There's so much you can do, right? So some fixes, again, an AI summarizer node, you can just do something. You can just really type a prompt in a ChatGPT, it'll do it for you. You can use LM Notebook, so you can just pull your favorite articles or your favorite sources, put them into LM Notebook, it'll handle it. Or again, like I do, it's set up an N8N cron to run on a timer. So every day at 10 a.m. or 8 a.m., search the web for relevant information and hand it back to you. Make the content from there. You can even set up basically Canva graphic posts for you as well. And then getting into number three is a personal AI for whatever personal task you have. Now, again, me personally, I have an AI agent that not only takes information from like my journals and all my outreaches and everything I'm doing to just, so it takes all the numeric data that I have from my daily task and it summarizes it for me based on what I'm journaling down. It'll take and say, hey, this is working. Let's dial back on this. Here's some new ideas. Boom, boom, boom. Here's some new articles coming out from over here. Let's put it into work over here for you, and let's see if that makes a difference. Hopefully, this is making sense to you. I'm trying to speed through this because I don't want to make it too big of a video. I really just want you to think about these things and then look into it from there. Number three is having an AI agent for personal tasks. Now, for me, again, I have a whole AI agent that takes information from whatever I'm journaling down, and it'll take whatever I'm journaling look at all the numeric data that I'm giving it, from the statistics, from outreach, from my content, how my content is doing, giving it the numbers, the engagement, the reach, and then it pretty much take all of that, so it knows everything that's going on in my life from a business standpoint, even personal. Sometimes I might need advice on something, right? It'll take all that and it'll give me feedback, looking at everything that's going on in my life from data and input that I'm giving it that I might not even see, right? And the reason I want to do something like that is because I can't always see the bigger picture if I'm standing inside of it. So if I'm missing something content wise, right? Let's just say I'm making videos like, I don't understand why this and that isn't working. Well, the AI has data from the past like 3 months that I've been doing. So it'll be okay, well, you stop doing this, you change your captions and your hashtags here. How about we get back into doing it like this, and then combining it with your new approach from this week. So not only is it a, almost like working as like a guide or a compass to keep me on track with things. Again, we're only human. We can't digest 3 months of data and put it into a quick little, output without spending hours and time every single day. So, again, for me, I just like having the bigger picture, putting everything in front of me, like, okay, this is working, this is working. What do you think? Like, give me your insight. What am I missing here? Am I missing anything? Right? Some people are sensitive when it comes to like using AI in certain ways, but again, I believe that you have to stay on top of everything that's happening in the world, because if you fall behind technology wise or sometimes even trend wise, it can be detrimental to your entire life, right? So again, you can make a personal AI agent for anything from calendar invites, demo booking calls, follow-up emails, to-do reminders, anything. And again, you need to make an agent on something that takes a lot of time out of your own life, right? So if you are whatever that is, that's what you need to be focusing on. So some fixes you can do: you can use VoiceFlow or LaneChain to trigger an automation based on the messages that you get. So let's just say you're talking in Slack. Okay, boom, 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 boom. The moment it picks up anything that has to do with scheduling a demo or schedule a meeting, it'll take that information with whatever inside the chat and it'll schedule a meeting for you. You don't have to do it. Now, again, scheduling a meeting only takes like 5 minutes, maybe, but that 5 minutes can make a difference if you're doing that multiple times a day. Let's see, same thing. 1 and 2 can go hand in hand. And then number 3 is automated follow emails via SMS whenever a meeting is booked or missed. So again, instead of sitting there waiting 20 minutes in a Zoom call for someone to show up, having a process that reminds them constantly, hey, are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming to meetings right now? So I hate wasting time, and having something like a automated follow-up message system for whenever you have a meeting with someone, if it's on your team, with a client, whatever, having something that keeps your time frame of 1 hour or 30 minutes for that Zoom call, having it go an extra 30 or 40 because they're late or they forgot or you're just waiting for a response, doesn't make any sense. So having something like this definitely helps. And to me, those are the main 3 automations you need to understand. There's a bunch of other ones that you should know or that you can know, but having these 3 down pat right here is going to make a big difference in terms of your daily workflow and getting things done and saving time and potentially even money. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. Drop them in the comments, DM me on Instagram, shoot me an email, whatever. I'm here, open to talk. And yeah, let me know. So if you have any questions as far as if I should be building any of these in the video, you want to see how some of these work, let me know. And yeah, we can get that started. Appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe.